Alright, I've been getting a lot of comments from people on how to hug tech, as you can see right here. And so you want to learn how to hug tech as Wesker. I've been getting like a bunch of fucking comments on how to hug tech, and it is a pretty hard tactic to learn, but once you put enough practice into it, it should be easy to pull off. So I'm gonna show you in a custom game, and yeah, I'll show you tips and tricks and what not to do. Yeah. So, see you once we get into custom. Alright, we are in on the coal tower. Alright, so we gotta talk about a few things here with Wesker. I recommend going to the shack over here. It's the easiest spot to learn. And also, I recommend using the leather gloves add-on so then you can recharge your ability faster, because this trick can be kind of annoying to pull off. So if you're like, okay, so this is how to hug tech. So if you're, so basically what you have to do is you have to keep your like momentum like while like sliding off of an object. So right when you're about to bound, like right here, right before the prompt disappears, then that's when you bound. But if you do too early, you end up going forward. That's what you don't want to do. But if you, hold on, let me charge my ability. But if you go too late, you don't end up bounding at all, or you just end up bouncing like this. So my biggest advice for this, for hug teching, is this. So, you know, right when, as soon as you feel this bump right here, as soon as you feel that bump right there while sliding into it, like while moving into it, that's when you hit bound. So I'm not even perfect at it, but like that's my hugest advice that I can give. So it should look like this. So you have to like time it perfectly, and it should look like that. And just keep practicing for a bit. Don't get discouraged, because it's really annoying. Like at first it was really hard to pull off. Like, see, I can't even do it efficiently sometimes. So don't get discouraged if it doesn't, you know, work first or second or third try. Just keep doing it, and you'll eventually pull it off. Now here's a couple things that I do want to address when it comes to hug teching as Wesker. You gotta know like some angles. I'm not entirely sure if this is true, but it mostly works on 90-degree angles. Like this car, for example, like it's a 90-degree angle, so it's really easy to hug tech off of. But like if you're like trying to do it off of a rock, it's really difficult to do. I've seen people do it, but again, I'm not, you know, too comfortable sharing that, because you know, this is a beginner's guide. But so yeah, another thing while hug teching is that if you're like at like a structure and you're like gonna do it off of a wall, you gotta know what's in front of you, because if you don't know these two things as Wesker, like if there's something in your way while you're trying to like dash and you're trying to hug tech, you're just gonna end up bouncing like this and lose half of your momentum. I don't know if I can find an example here, but if there's like a fire bro in your way, and there's like a wall right here that you're trying to hug deck off of, if your character is like this, and knowing that this is in your path, you're just gonna end up bouncing while sliding off of a wall. So you don't want to do that. But yeah, it mostly works off of 90-degree angles, and yeah, just keep that tip in mind. Like, let me show you another structure that you can do it off of. So like this car is easily, like, you could easily do it. So once you hit this bump, you hit the dash button. So it should look like this, or not. And also, yeah, see what I mean? Like my camera was too much on this car right here, so you just end up bouncing like that. But yeah, that's really it. Just keep trying it, and once you hit that bump, you just dash like that. And yeah, that's really it. Just make sure that like nothing's in your way. Like if you're trying to dash like with your I think the hardest thing about dashing though, if you want to do it with your second dash, I recommend using the egg add-on because there's like a huger time window to use your bound, so it's easier. But even then, it's really hard to do it. So if you were to go like, yeah, see, I can't even do it effectively. But like if you were to, you know, use your first dash here and then you go on this side and then you try to use your second dash, it's difficult, but once you get it down, should look like that. See? Yeah. Anyways, I hope that helped. And yeah, let's get on to the outro. Alright, now you guys should know how to hug tech now. I hope this helped for all the 1,000 comments that I've been getting on my shorts, my TikToks and stuff like that of how to Wesker tech. So that's basically how you do it. And yeah, I haven't been posting videos because like I don't know, just wasn't motivated. But yeah, I guess I'm coming back and I feel comfortable enough to just make videos again. So yeah, I hope this helped. And it's been fun. Jesus is the truth, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.